Hi guys, I don't want to say welcome to another episode because it's been a while I uploaded anything to my channel. I think 9 or 10 months, but then I can say welcome back. So the truth is that somewhere last year I started doing my national service. In Ghana, we call it national service. In Nigeria, it's called NYSC. I'm not too sure of the abbreviation, but it's a period where you serve government compulsory for 1 year, after which you have to go and find your own job, start a business, get something doing with your life, basically. And then that can also be a very tough time for graduates, especially considering that you are done with school, you're done with service, and then you don't even have a job. You're thinking of what to do. You're asking yourself, so what is life really about? It can really be depressing. So the next time I was in my national service, what I kept praying about was, God, I beg, I don't want to go and join that bus. It can't be part of me. Almost after 9 years primary, go to 3 years, SHS come to 4 years. I don't have a job. You can't start a business now. Like, you're always thinking, God, when it can be so depressing. I kept telling myself, God, me, I don't want to join this bar. So me, it can't be part of me now. We have to get money. We have to work. We have to find something doing. But getting that is not easy. I tell you. Funny enough, I happened to work as a TA, which my family tasked me to do. I was actually not very happy about the decision. I was not happy about the decision, but then I I understood that they were ahead of me. They understood what was right in a way. They understood maybe if you add 1 to 1, it will give you 2. So do it this way, it's better. I accepted it. I became a TA. I was also a research assistant, partly. Yeah, I did something like that. Research assistant, so I had to work under 1 or 2 lecturers, also conduct tutorials, do blah 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 for students and all the list, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So then I happened to find myself in an environment of like-minded people, people who wanted to either school, become lecturers. So indirectly, such people had already determined their career path. People who wanted to do something, people who are so passionate about something in the future. I'm not saying those who find themselves in other fields wrong, but when you find yourself in a commercial world, it's very hard for you to get interactive with people because everybody is stressed. You have to wake up, go to work, and all. But then when you're a TA, you find yourself in an environment where people talk about studies, people talk about literature, people talk about the world, like from various and diverse perspectives. You have people from IT background, like you get to listen to a lot, and one way it can inform your decisions. So that kind of influenced me on what path I wanted to go. I also wanted to apply for schools. I wanted to continue my studies. I think there is this perception there that people who are TAs automatically become like lecturers or are people who are looking to further their studies abroad. Let me put it that way. And I think it's in a way it's true. It had some composite of truthfulness to it. Yeah. So I happened to start applying for schools, shooting my applications, doing my applications. I was just applying to any program that I came by. Some were free applications, but some I had to pay. But then I had a country in mind and I had a course in mind. I realized that I was so much interested in sustainability studies, anything that had to do with the SDG goals, sustainable development, anything that had to do with protecting the environment, anything that had to do with everything. Sustainability is not all about the environment. It's politics is involved, economics is involved, the social part is involved, the political aspect is involved, basically everything. So I'm not someone who always wants to narrow myself down. I'm a very broad thinker. So I thought I'm really passionate about these things. So I started applying to programs that had sustainability studies, anything on sustainability studies, I was there. And the country that I had in mind was Canada. Canada, everywhere. Canada, my hair, Canada, my hair, Canada, my hair, Canada, my hair, Canada, my hair. I won't lie, like it was on my mind. anything that I wanted to do, I had a country, Canada, in mind. But don't limit yourself, that is one advice I also give to people. Don't really limit yourself to a particular country. You can do the European countries, you can also do the US countries. At some point, I had to even apply to a US school. It was a free application, so I just had to give it a try. Don't really restrict yourself, with the reason being that if this doesn't work, this will work for you. Sometimes what you really want is not really the right thing for you. Probably when you find yourself in that country, things might be just so hard. Maybe if you go to this country, it might be better. Like, I don't know, just think about your decisions to rethink your decisions to restrict yourself to a particular country. That's one thing I learned during this journey of my national service. So I happened to apply for one school in the US. I got admission, but zero funding. Zero funding. I had to provide a bank statement worth $55,000. Where am I going to get that money from? Where? So I had to just forget about that school. I just had to take my mind off it. It was sad because I realized that some of the applications, some of the schools that I wanted from my heart, I wasn't getting them. The course I wanted to do, I wasn't getting them. Some of the reasons they gave was my working experience was not enough. Yeah, because I did well. My GPA was like 3.45, 4.6. So it wasn't really bad, but my working experience was not there. Yeah. So somewhere in March, I happened to come by this advertisement through our students' email. It was a MasterCard scholarship. They were looking for students or research assistants, CAs, those categories, those people in academics to train them in research. And the course was on sustainability studies. Sustainability, I'm not sure, but it was something on sustainability. And I'm like, whoa, let me give it a shot. I did apply, and somewhere in June or July, I got a feedback that I have been admitted. I have gained admission. I had to just go through some procedure. But apparently, it was an online program. But even though it's an online program, the benefits that comes with it is so substantial. So if I can start my career path there by becoming a researcher in something that I love doing, why not? Let me just take the opportunity. Also, during the time that I was just doing my applications anywhere, I happened to apply to a PhD program back in the university. I was given a feedback to write an examination, go for an interview, and I had admission. So currently I do 2 programs, and it hasn't been easy. Like that 2 hours undergraduate reading that we have been reading. Not here, not here. Here you have to do 8 to 10 hours of reading. Like, if I read small, then my eyes are already closed. I'm feeling sleepy. It hasn't been easy, but it's been worth it because it's really challenging, and then it's bringing the best or another side of me that I really didn't know. I really didn't get to explore undergraduate. In undergraduate school, you can just do surface reading, depending on the course. Do surface reading, depending on your head, though. Do surface reading, go for 1 or 2 group discussions, and I'm like, okay, the exam is going to go well. You just want a cool B plus, no stress. But here, take that no stress language out. The stress you stress, a lot of readings that you have to do, challenge literature. Don't just take information as it comes. Try to critically analyze. But it's been really, really worth it. So, endpoint is that is what I've been doing for this past few months that I haven't been able to upload anything to this channel. Currently, I am trying to balance it. I am trying to, cause I can't just leave my YouTube there like that. Nah, it's not cool. And lucky for me, I happen to be doing something that I love to do. I want to do a course that I'm interested in, and basically that's what my channel is about. That is what my channel is seeking to promote. So why don't I try to ship it in? a little? Why don't I try and do something that would try to allocate time for just YouTubing? Yeah. So I am currently practicing, and school is on vacation now, so I can be uploading more content to my YouTube. So far I've said a lot, but I just want to tell you guys that life is not easy, to be honest. It's not very easy having to complete school, going back, and then asking God, hey, so when will I get a job? Throwing your applications anywhere, like throwing your applications, expecting that you get your job, and sometimes you are bounced. You still have to keep trying, like don't stop. I did apply to schools, I was rejected. Some I had admissions, I wasn't given funding. It was a lot of time that I had to also rethink my decision. At a certain point, I'm like, if why don't I just stop and hey, what is this? My hair is not more. This thing cannot spoil my vibe in this video. So you're just asking yourself, what next? What next? You like after school? What do you really want to do? Even if you have something in mind, how are you going to start? Don't give up. Keep trying. Try everything. That has always been my slogan. Try everything. Opportunities will always locate you. Even doing service, at some point I wanted to learn how to sew, because I have to try everything. I can't finish school, stay home, and then I'm just looking into the sky asking God, when I have to do something, like start something. That has always been my slogan. So it's been good. I'm not going to leave this channel empty. I am going to keep updating you guys. I'm sure the next upload will be speaking about one or two things that I've learned from the master's program. One or two things I want to actually show the world. And yeah, I hope you would enjoy it. If you haven't watched my video on the SDGs, and maybe you are interested in this program, maybe you want to do something about SDGs, sustainability studies, and all those things. The SDGs sustainability studies are not only about the SDGs. It's actually a broader space. Yeah. But if you really want to know about those fields, you should first start from knowing what the SDGs are. I have a link here to the video. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Go and watch it. In that video, I explored what Africa has done as far as the SDGs are concerned. And it's broad. The SDGs cover politics, environment, social, economics, basically everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video up to this point. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas. And I'm hoping to see you all next year. Bye.